In just 2 weeks, I turned these simple begonia cuttings into fully rooted plants. No greenhouse, no fancy equipment, just a simple method anyone can follow at home. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how I did it, step by step. If you've struggled with propagation before, or just want more begonias for free, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to root them fast with 100% success. Before you start to take any cuttings, there are a few items which you will need ready. First one, you'll need a container or a vase with water in it. And the second thing you'll need is a pair of secateurs. And if you don't have these, then a pair of household scissors will do just fine. Begonias root very well. You may have noticed that I have two types of cuttings here. I have a leaf cutting and a stem cutting. Both have rooted extremely well, and this has taken about 14 days, probably just under 2 weeks to root. And I'll show you how to take both types of cuttings. I'll start off by showing you how to take a leaf cutting and how to identify which leaf to cut. What you're looking for here is a large established leaf. So for example, you can see this leaf here. It's got a nice long stem on it. That would make a good cutting. Another example would be this leaf here. You can see it's a nice large leaf and it's got a nice thick stem there. That would also make another nice cutting. What you don't want are smaller leaves. So for example, you can see this one here. This is a new leaf and it's got a very thin stem there. You want to leave that on the plant. That may not root that well. Just before we make the cut, make sure you have your water ready, because we want to take the cutting and put it into water immediately. Whatever cutting tool you choose to use, the method will be exactly the same. What I might do actually is use a pair of scissors, as I know most people will have these at home. Okay, so now that we've identified our leaf, what you want to do is take as much stem as possible on the leaf. So go low as possible. You can, before I make the cut, I'll show you where I'm cutting. So that's your leaf, and I'm making the cut just about here, just about there. So let's just cut that. Here's the cutting. Now, what you may or may not have noticed is that the cut that I've made, I've cut it in an angle. And the reason why you want to cut it in an angle is because it creates more of a surface area for the roots to develop from. If you cut it square, it will still root, but it may take longer. By giving it extra surface area, you're increasing the chances of it rooting quicker and producing more roots. So without any further delay, you want to take your cutting and just put it in your water for now. Let me set another quick example of taking a leaf cutting. So we identified this leaf earlier. So again, go as low as possible, put your scissors at an angle, and just, you can see that, and cut that away. Just need to hold that for a second. That's a nice cut. Again, cut at an angle. And without any further delays, just put that into your vase. For a stem cutting, what we're looking for is a established stem with growth on it. So you can see with this one, this is the main stem here, and from the main stem there's this stem growing, and on this we got multiple leaves and a couple of flowers as well. That would make a perfect cutting. So what we want to do, again, try and cut it at an angle if you can. You want to just make that cutting. You can see that's made a nice clean cut there at an angle. And then, like we did with the previous one, you want to just pop that into some water. Just before I show you how to pot the rooted cuttings, I'll show you another example of a stem cutting. So I've identified one here at the back. So you can see that the main stem is right at the bottom there, and from the main stem we've got this shoot growing. Now that will make a perfect cutting. So again, if we go right to the bottom, and if you can just cut it at an angle like that. Okay, there we go, and I'll pop that into the bars now. Okay, so here are our cuttings that we've just taken. So there's a couple of things that you need to do now in order to get them off to a good start. Firstly, with the leaf cutting, these are in fact ready. You don't need to do anything with these. As long as they're in water, these will start rooting within about 2 weeks. So keep them in water, change the water every 2 to 3 days, and they'll be happy. However, with our stem cuttings, we want to take some of the leaves off because the moisture evaporates via the leaves. And if the cutting loses too much moisture before it's had a chance to produce the roots, it will die. Because it is the roots which help the plant take up the moisture. It's a very simple equation. So in this particular example, what I might do is not only remove this big leaf here, so you just cut that away. I'll also take away these flowers. Now it may seem brutal now, but you're cutting every chance of rooting. Just get rid of any excess stems like that. And if your cutting now looks something like this is perfect. Keep it like this. I'll demonstrate the preparation on our second cutting as well. So just swap them around. So again, you're looking for the larger leaves to remove. So I've identified that one here. Just cut that away. Okay. And cut away the flowers as well. And you'll be left with something like this. Again, that will make a perfect cutting, and that will root for you within 2 weeks. Once they have rooted in 2 weeks, as I said, that they will look something like this. And these flowers weren't here when I took the cutting, so you can tell it's very happy and they're flowered. So what do we do next with this? Very simple. So here I've just prepared a pot with some high quality compost. Just make a hole large enough so the roots can fit in nicely, something like that. Shake the pot around, and there we go. That will now establish itself into a large begonia plant. Quickly show you how to do the second one, just to show you how easy it is. So I've just used my finger there to create a hole. Take your cutting, and in fact you can see, let me see if I can just focus into this, but I don't know if you can see that there's brand new growth. The plant is really starting to develop nicely and produce new shoots. So you can bury that in like this, and again just give it a nice shake so the roots make good contact with the compost there, and within no time this will be a large enough plant to grow in the garden. And that's how easy it is to take begonia cuttings and create free plants. What you want to do with your new cuttings is keep them on the windowsill, ideally out of direct sunlight. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you found it useful, please share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and I'll see you soon.